Be me. Go in a woods with 1911. Looking for dir. Suddenly air fills with the scent of copper and semen. WTF is your mom doing here? Turn around. Oh no. It's the skinwalker. Its rancid coom breath hits me as its spurg runs towards me. Panic and reach for my trusty Colt. Close my eyes and fire, knowing .45 AARP will do nothing against this abomination. A blinding white light pierces my eyelids, and a searing heat blisters my skin. A ray of concentrated energy instantly incinerates the skinwalker down to the subatomic level, blasting its lungs clear out of its body. From space satellites detect a large nuclear blast. An otherworld King Kai looks up in disbelief at the amount of energy coming from Earth. Open my eyes. A blistering hot trench almost 50 washing machines wide has been carved through the trees, rocks, and mountains all the way to the horizon, leaving a hole where it punched through the atmosphere. Check gun. WTF. It's a Glock 19 loaded with plus P rounds. MFW. Be me. 74D get attached to infantry unit. At least no combat because lolpog. Lol we deploying, lock the CBRN shit up, and get ready to fight. Fug. Get assigned as grenadier. Carrying 36 40mm grenades. Get handed 6 M67s. Everyone else has as many hand grenades. Oh fug here comes the boom. Eventually have to clear a building of Durkas who are firing PKMs, no cause because civvies won't leave their houses. Durkas are the only ones in said building. Platoon sergeant grabs me and points at windows. Get blooping. Bloop 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 blue op. First squad breaches and throws about 30 grenades total while going room to room. All 9 Durkas dead. Hey, this ain't bad. It's heavy but it's better than getting into close quarters firefights. I miss blooping. https://yadu.b/i7v9vgeule. A 9mm bullet will blow your lung out. Well shit. Be me. Der hunter sometimes. Dad has a blind setup in a nice spot. It's relatively near a road and doesn't have many solid backdrops, so I use my 9mm carbine. Shots are less than 50 yards, and I'm in the southeast, so it's plenty for a 100 pounds doe. See der. Have a good, clear shot. Slowly squeeze the trigger. Bang 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 bang. All 17 rounds from my extended Glock clipazine go off at once. Scary heavy hollow points fucking decimate the deer. Nothing left except a few bloody chunks. My red dot sight made the rounds home in on some guy 5 miles down the road and headshot his infant in the backseat. Should have used my .3006 bolt gun instead. Be me. Buy a GG3 for $2,500. Buy proprietary Arkansas clamp kit for $300. Buy proprietary pre-milled partial lower for $85. Buy aluminum billet for $25. Have a finished Arkansas lower with much more hassle and no less regulatory concern than a traditional 80% for twice as much as one. Decide I want to make an Alaska receiver. Pay another $250 for another proprietary clamp kit. Repeat for Glock, 1911, and LR308 frames because those are the only 5 guns supported by the platform. End up spending $4,000 just so I can mill out 80% frames with a CNC machine instead of a drill press while being restricted to a total of 5 platforms to do so. Be me. Buy an Ender 3 Pro at Micro Center for $100. Pick up $20 spool of PLA Plus while I'm there. Print an Arkansas lower, Glock frame, LR308 lower, and 1911 frame for $120 total while not being reliant on 80% production. Can also print a variety of other firearms as well as FCGs, grips, magazines, stocks, and suppressors. Don't get me wrong, the idea behind the Ghost Gunner is really cool, but the execution is laughable. The most remarkable aspect of the Ghost Gunner is that it's a decent $2,500 CNC machine, rather than any sort of applicability it is specific to firearms. Be me. Euro. 18. LARPing with rifle and pistol, even plate carrier with fucking wood in it, because I was too poor for plates. Go to military to become operator with cool nickname. Go through basic, hyped for my career. Get yelled at for every mistake. Get called fatty, because I was chubby. Get the shit beaten out of me again and again. Finish training. Leave. Learn to code. Get a comfy coding job that I can now even do from home and go back to LARPing on weekends. Other LARPers still think I'm hot shit because I went through basic. Not everyone that was in the military knows what they are doing. I know fuck all, and I'm open about it, but new people at the range still come to me for advice. And there are also some really fucking smart people out there from which you would never expect it. Be me. Local OSFAG. Want to get an airsofty so I can dink at boxes in my backyard. Go to look into airsoft laws so I don't get fucked by the long hard dick of the law. Completely illegal. Oh, okay, that seems a little extreme. Especially for non-imitations. I guess gel blasters are cool too. Need a gun license equivalent to owning a rimfire shotgun. Well, surely the non-imitation ones are fine, right? I mean, who would ban something that looks like a Nerf goo? Need a gun license equivalent to owning a rimfire shotgun. Well, that's just a scene. Tonight on 9NEWS. Man made to register Nerf gun in South Australia as a real firearm due to it being modded to fire gel balls. I get the imitation ones to some degree, stops retards and crims holding up stores and shit, but banning the ones that very clearly look like toys under the premise at a distance, it's hard to tell. That means water guns will get the firearm treatment next. Dumbest weapons related arguments you've ever heard. I'll start. Be me. Discord retard on a sword server. Owner of many glorious katana. Decide to educate the plebs about steel. The steel a sword is made of determines whether it balances well. Steel alloying elements drastically change the pob of a sword. Cause steel is non-homogeneous and its density changes enough that it determines balance more than the blade geometry does. Heat treatment changes the crystalline structure and thus the balance of the sword. No, I will not explain why swords are able to defy conservation of mass. No, I will not be looking at datasheets showing steel density. Be me Michifag. See emaciated faggots in Russian military uniforms with nuggets. Starts yelling at me in Russian. Assume it's some LARPing commandos. Give a hearty Sieg Heil with a Roman salute. Go home and eat Jets pizza and drink Verner's. News says Russian paratroopers missed DC and landed in Michigan. MFW, I thought actual Russian paratroopers were edgy teenagers. Be me. Use a shitty chink skin on a DCS Su-33. Homebrew Lua file to strap a bunch of shifty ordnance that isn't operational in any capacity nor compatible with said Su-33. To top it all off, launches it off the Carl Vinson. Couldn't even be fucked to use the supercarrier model. Thinks this will be impressive. Is then surprised everyone thinks he's a slant-eyed lolco. Lol.